Hey guys, the garden might look like it's slowing down, but September is actually one of the best times to plant. Today I'm going to show you 5 seeds you should be starting right now for a productive fall garden. In my last video I planted seedlings, and now I'm filling in the empty spaces with direct sown crops. Before we get started, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Marsha, I'm the Black Thumb Gardener. I live in Ontario, Canada, USDA Zone 5B, and I love growing everything from seed possible in my backyard garden. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Now let's get started. The tomato plants are still producing, and today I had quite a bit to pick. I love taking my time with this harvest. Sometimes it feels like a treasure hunt through the vines. Once I finish gathering them, I bring them inside and top up the basket I already have waiting. This has been my best tomato growing year. I have harvested probably about 3 or 4 of these baskets so far, and I've been keeping all of the extras in the freezer. One of the highlights of today's harvest was pulling up these deep purple carrots from West Coast Seeds. I've been looking forward to this all season. They're just as beautiful as they are delicious. After harvesting, I gave them a good wash to really show off their color. With today's harvest finally tucked away inside, it was time to turn my attention back to those empty spaces in the garden. Some of the beds needed a little refresh, so I topped them up with soil before sowing the next round of seeds. September is the perfect time to plant for fall. Today I'm sowing 5 seeds you should be starting now in your own garden. Number 1 is lettuce. Lettuce is quick to grow with lots of varieties for salads. This season I'm growing a new variety called Brown Dutch winter lettuce that is very cold hardy and slow to bolt, just in case we get some warm weather. I'll be doing a succession sowing of lettuce in the next 2 weeks for an endless supply throughout the fall. I'm going to include arugula here as well. If you want something that is super fast to grow in cool weather, then this one should definitely be on your list. Number 2, spinach. I'm starting some spinach seeds in my green stalk planter. Spinach thrives in the shorter and cooler days of fall. I'm growing 2 varieties of spinach. The first is Space, which grows upwards off the soil, and the second is Giant Winter, which is my favorite variety because it's so cold hardy that it can last through an entire winter. Now we're heading into root crops, and starting off with number 3 on the list are radishes. If you're new to gardening and you want something that is quick to harvest, then radishes would be my pick. They are so low maintenance. They're beautiful to look at and very tasty in a salad or even pickled. Number 4, carrots. I mean, how could we not add this to the list after seeing those purple carrots we harvested today? Now we have carrots all over the garden and they're such a rewarding crop to pull up. I'm not starting carrot seeds in this video, however, but I will show you the Autumn King carrots we started a few weeks back in my 5 seeds to start in August video. I'll link that below. Now, are you seeing the theme here? Winter Dutch lettuce, giant winter spinach, Autumn King carrots. That's how you know they'll do well in the cold. Now, I know some of these crops may feel repetitive, and that's because starting them early enough gives you time to succession sow. However, to bring something new into the mix, let's move on to number 5, mustard greens. Mustard greens are one of those crops that really like to thrive in the cooler weather of fall. They germinate quickly, grow fast, and give you plenty of harvest. The great thing about mustard greens is that you can start harvesting the outer leaves while the plant keeps producing more. Now, we don't usually think of them as a staple, but they're packed with flavor. A little peppery, a little spicy, and they add such a nice kick to salad or stir fries. In the fall garden, they're also less likely to bolt compared to the summer heat, which makes them much easier to manage. Now, if you haven't tried growing mustard greens before, fall is the perfect time to give them a go. I'm going to add some more honorable mentions now because there are so many crops you can direct sow into the garden for fall. So here is my extended list, starting with beets. Now, beets were not on my top 5 because at this point in the season, it's a bit risky for zone 5, but if you're in zone 6 or warmer, go ahead and give them a go. I do have beets in my garden for my August list and for my fall seed starting video, which I'll link below. The next 3 on the extended list are Asian greens, cilantro, and peas. All of these were started from seeds indoors, but can be direct sown into the garden for zone 5. This season, I'm growing shelling peas, which is new for me, along with the OG sugar snap peas. Last but not least, how can we forget many of you who are living in warmer zones like zone 7 and up? September is a great time to start those collards from seed. I have a sister who lives in zone 9 and she'll be starting her collards at the end of the month. Let me know in the comments what you're growing this September. Just as I finished planting, the rain started to fall. It's a perfect way to water everything in and give the fall garden the best start. Now, with the seeds tucked into their refreshed beds and the rain helping to settle them in, the fall garden is officially underway. I'll be back soon with more updates as things start to sprout. Thanks for watching and happy gardening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.